My never say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. Osia dem yopo.
When I say we went to Parliament, parliamentarians, legislature, no, and they discussed. I want to set the record straight, and we need to get something straight on this. Inkoto sent me a video. I'll play it tomorrow. I really need that video for something else. Inkoto, I'll play your video tomorrow. 1996 J. Kufuor's rally, right? I'll do that. I need this video for something. Now, in Parliament today, we need to understand. Yeko Parliament kotuaba. Now, the Kudientia Parliament share and say budget be a ebano budget no NPP for say ahochra Ghana for kum the hardship in the system right now, the economic hardship. They were not willing to add more taxes to Ghanaians or add more taxes to the already high taxes Ghanaians are paying. So the NDC, which is the minority in Parliament today, they said they were not going to support this budget. And I'm talking about the 2024 budget. In the end, Parliament, they see what Parliament and then they say, NDC for the MPP for be about Parliament. In fact, I would like to say thank you very much to the minority in Parliament, NDC for showing that kind of respect to Ghanaians and also making Ghanaians understand. They said they care about what we are going through. So from the leadership after forcing to the team behind him who are the leadership in Parliament, all parliamentarians on the minority side, I would like to say thank you very much, guys. You have proven to Ghanaians to say more and Amaya Margin say Mobe Chichiri Ghana, Mobe Ghana. Now NPP4 on the other hand, they all came, they were 138. Normally, our Sanka NDC for a 137. But Jachi Kwesen as in North MP, he's not feeling well. He's actually not even in the country. As we speak, Jachi Kwesen did not make it. Now, what happened in Parliament tonight to this morning? And I say the whole of the NPP, Obia NPP or Parliament came to Parliament to say this budget that is going to bring more hardship to Ghanaians, they support it. Let me tell you one thing. NPP no, they are not different. It does not matter who comes out of the NPP to tell you, say, me NPP for the bonnet and omonye papa. Whoever or friend also or your NPP ni, you need to understand they just came in to make money. You are expecting that some people were going to be like, no, out of some principles, out of the respect I have for people who follow me and believe in my words, I will stay away from this kind of vote so that people Ghana for who say I am not interested in putting more hardship on Ghanaians. But shockingly, every single person in the NPP was in Parliament. And what did they do? They all came together and said, Speaker of Parliament, count us. We want you to put this hell on Ghanaians. Enti me catch them with the bia say NPP ni enya mic in there. No catch them say NPP for do mu ye before me nye wi sa NPP no ye wi chai almost obo ye before no. That person utumi no pay. That person does not care about you. So all the things NPP for be catch them along the lines, we are different. We want to do this and they are the same. Nobody, and I'm not willing to mention names, I am telling you, say nobody in the NPP said no to this budget. And you know why that this budget is dangerous? Do you know why I support the minority? Say we are Ghana in there. I was out here. I say NDC is the party that is ready to serve you and protect you. Say and 2024 from Ochina. Se taxes biya start bani de totomo so ya de tax beto petition so ya de car tax beto car so taxes ya de beto musu nya so moti ase se ya call parliament in no NDC for ni nyina ka se omo mpene budget we taxes no so dodo. But the NPP on the other side, almost a president. Now, they have gone back to Parliament to instill more hardship on you. Inti member NPP Nibia communicated via TV so. And na radio say, oh, Parliament here bako into your capacity NPP ni NDC pass. No, the NDC for catcher almost said, Diamodi bana enye. We don't want Ghanaians to suffer. Young person will be brebium. Amount for Jumegu, amount for bread, budget when you may be a hard in Munin Fuel or say chairman Sabo Suni African markets Jimmy. They led the team and Oforiata by and said, no. All the NPP for NPP Momka say Oforiata must go. They were there, they voted. The catch-all, those people are leeches. They are leeches, they are political insects. Oforiatta must go. Oforiatta must go from the majority. Now, have you heard them say that? No, because Otu Vakajam said they should shut up. They should never speak on that again because MPP, their Speaker of Parliament, make a NPP majority, especially a 43 MPs of Fresh Anti-Regional, almost Speaker of Parliament, and Alban Bagbino. Their Speaker of Parliament is Otu-482. When Otu-4 tells them to come and vote, they will come and vote. When Otu-4 tells them to stop, they will stop. So all of these people, and they came together and said, we want to instill the budget on Ghanaians. Until from next week, and ABC Ghana, nobody should blame the NDC. The NDC have done everything they have to do. 137 MPs, they all said no. Wait, omanya yeyo, yebusa obiano. Wajuni ose me pese yeto, me pese yebekoso. NDC for nyaka said no, one by one. NPP for nyina ka say ani monfa budget no monfa ahokyere no entom so no bi ha na obuta say na budget no edie ne woma Kevin Taylor eka say NDC for ayade na NPP for nye ma menchero. This is the minority leader Honorable Ato Forson. Manim break it down wo brofum the budget no the woma ye de ba beto so owia mechero sami jemfiso mechero otwimu into this is what NPP for akwaji atum say yemfam bra so.
As you may be aware, the insensitive Akufo-Addo government is also seeking to introduce a new raft of draconian tax measures on the already impoverished Ghanaians on the back of the 2024 budget. These tax measures, which are currently before Parliament, include the following: an imposition of VAT on non-life insurance such as motor or car insurance, marine insurance, fire insurance, building insurance, goods in transit. Let me take this again. You may be aware that before Parliament, there's a number of tax measures already that the minister responsible for finance, representing His Excellency the President and the Vice President Alhaji Bawumia, has submitted to Parliament for approval. And some of these taxes include the following: they are imposing a VAT on all non-life insurance such as motor cars. So if you are going to buy car insurance, you pay VAT. If you are buying marine insurance, you pay VAT. If you are buying fire insurance, you pay VAT. You pay VAT on your building insurance. You pay VAT on goods in transit and many more non-life insurance. He has also imposed 5% VAT flat rate on residential and commercial real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghanaians should get ready to pay 5% VAT anytime you buy a house from an individual or a real estate company. Going forward, if this law goes through, the VAT before Parliament goes through, if you intend to buy a house, get ready to put 5% aside for President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia, because every house you buy going forward, you will pay 5% VAT on the quantum of the amount that you are supposed to buy. So if it is 1 million Ghana cedis house you are buying, you will pay 50,000 Ghana cedis to President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia. He's also imposing taxes on textbooks, VAT on textbooks, exercise books, newspapers, publications, architectural plan, scientific and technical works, magazines, periodicals, calendars, trade catalog, price list, diaries, and stationery. So including pens, stationery including pen and paper, you pay VAT on them. They are also imposing VAT on domestic air travel. So if you are going to Kumasi, Takoradi, or Tamale, and you decide to use aeroplane, you will pay VAT on those products, Passion, Our, whatever. All domestic airlines will now attract VAT. Imposition of VAT on domestic transportation of passengers by road, rail, and water. So if you charter a car, get ready, you will pay VAT. There's no strong railway system, but it says that rail and water as well, you end up paying VAT. There's an increase in stamp duty rates across board. Again, there was a new tax measure also before Parliament called Excise Duty Amendment Bill, and the new Excise Duty Amendment Bill seeks to increase the excise duty on cider beer from 20% to 47% of ex-factory price. So those of you that consume things such as Savannah, you'll be paying Heineken cider beer. It's going to go up from 20% to 47%, and of ex-factory price, same as Apeteshi, you pay 20% tax on Apeteshi. I don't know how they are going to get the Apeteshi tax from. The bill also seeks to introduce excise duty of 100 Ghana cedis per annum for all petrol and diesel vehicles. Diesel and petrol vehicles going forward, each one of them will be paying 100 Ghana cedis, and this is what they call the internal combustion engine vehicles. And this include all private cars, trotro, Uber cars, taxis, motorcycles, Aboboya, Prajia, Okada, Mahama Kandu. All of them will end up paying 100 Ghana cedis. Mahama Kandu, if you go to the north, it's very popular there. Mahama Kandu, yellow. Then we have the Okada, Prajia, Aboboya, motorcycles, taxis, Uber, trotro, articulators. Every car that uses diesel and petrol and registered at the DVLA, 100 Ghana cedis, no exemption. Ambulance, the car, including Hess, all of them, you end up paying that kind of tax. This particular tax, as I've mentioned, is regressive, since all vehicles will pay the same amount of 100 Ghana cedis per year, whether you are using a V8 articulator or an Uber car, and that is how regressive the tax is. Why should someone that has the money and is able to buy V8 pay the same 100 Ghana cedis as the person that is using Okada or Prajia or yellow, okay, or Mahama Kandu? I mean, clearly it shows that this tax is nothing but a very regressive tax. Furthermore, the bill seeks to introduce excise duty of 100 Ghana cedis per ton of carbon dioxide emission by industry. So what this simply means is that if you are a company and you produce smoke, carbon dioxide smoke emission, they'll come and measure it. I don't know how they will measure it. And if they measure it, a ton of the emission, you pay 100 Ghana cedis. 1 ton, 100 Ghana. So if you produce 50 tons, 50 times 100, 50 times 100. So they will come there and measure the smoke, the wusu. If the wusu is that big, then they will give you 100 Ghana cedis. And probably they will use a size like that. And if it's that big, 100, that big, 200, another big, 400. So depending on the size of the wusu you produce, you will be paying tax of 100 Ghana cedis per ton. My colleague Honorable Adongo says this is a Nwusuo tax. Nwusie tax. It's a tax for smoke. And so be careful, don't generate smoke in your bedroom, else you end up paying
so this is the reality. Taxes now, MPP for budget some kwaji two no, these are the taxes in the budget. And na NDC for catch them say mumu nyina sorry ne enkasentia. What they can do is what they've done. To me, I organize your members nyina mama tweetia, and so MPP for said Dabi.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.